Dear Diary, the hunt for survivors continues. In the last episode, we explored an area so dangerous and yet hauntingly beautiful, I can't accurately put it into words. And for me, that has been my experience with this entire game so far. The story, the characters, the incredible battle music, all of it so hauntingly beautiful. And today, we continue to see where that story leads, and I cannot wait to share that experience with you. So let's dive in, shall we? Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. Oh. Oh, wow. The continent. Find Maelle and search for a path through the flying waters. Wow, so this is the flying waters. Can we set a waypoint or something? Or I guess we just know. Maybe that's where the north is.
The message said head north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
Wow, look at this. Holy moly. I love how big the map feels. It almost feels like we're moving slow, but I would assume we're probably also covering a lot of ground. Holy moly. Wow, look at this. And look how big some of these things are compared to us. You can access the camp at any time from the continent. Wait, really? So we just camp anywhere?
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit. But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Maelle alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Maelle your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face.
Wait, is it because he was old?
He must be, what, 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
I guess.
Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Maelle die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No. We have a mission.
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight. It's just Maelle.
Maelle swore the same oath.
I know that.
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
I hope I do.
Man, this is such like an emotionally intense game already. And I feel like we're still in the beginning.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Oh, it definitely sounded good.
Sorry.
And so the expedition continues. So that's really interesting. I didn't know that setting up a camp would have... Oh man, look at this. I didn't know it would have sent us into a cutscene. But... I mean, I definitely glad it did. So now we have this area. I don't know if... Is this the same area that we were in before? Okay, it seems like we could go that way. Man, look at all of this, though. I really, truly cannot get over how just absolutely beautiful this game is. So I guess we'll save it. Well, I guess I think it already does, right? When we activate that. In camps, you can rest and converse with your party members. To leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. We could also play music. I need a music record to use this. Oh, wow. So we could play music out here. That's kind of cool. Now, it says if we want to exit, we connect or communicate or interact with the campfire. But I wonder if there's like hidden or secret stuff that we could get out here. Or if the camp is always going to look like this. So it seems like maybe when we have more members in our party, there will be more people out in these other random bits that are kind of empty right now. I would assume there's something over here too. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh no, it's this way. So it looked like we could go this way too. And just kind of gaze upon the stars, I suppose. That is kind of nice. All right. Pretty cool.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
All right, so we can go to sleep, remember the current objective. Write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about how dangerous the Nevrons are, but how beautiful the continent is. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Gustav heads back. For those who come after. Honestly, that'd be a pretty sick tattoo. I don't know what it means, but it'd be pretty sick. For those who come after. Go to sleep. Remember the current objective. Find Maelle and search for a path through the flying waters. All right. So with that being said, we now have an objective. We know what needs to be done. And now our journey continues. All right, so, and it's cool. It ends us right where we kind of left off too, which is nice. So, in an effort to not lose anything or to not miss anything, we're going to scour every ounce of area. So is this where we came from? A best cave, danger. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, we can go inside? A best cave. So it says danger, but like how do we know, are we of level to be here? So this was Expedition 59. Like, how do I know if I'm supposed to be here or not? What a weird, beautiful area. All right, I guess we're just gonna... The only way to know if we can fight something is to fight it. And then see what happens. Chromatic at best. Nope, can't fight that. Can't fight that. All right. Well, I think we now have our answer. We could not fight that thing. Okay, so you can just retry the battle.
Ready to evade.
A good area to practice the dodges too. He gets a lot of attacks though. Holy moly. That was like, what, 6 attacks before we could even fight? Oh. Interesting. So I'm curious if we could beat it. If we could just learn to dodge. If we could just actually dodge. Could we actually beat it?
Let's finish this.
Yeah. No, the parries are, I gotta stop parrying. Just learn how to dodge. If one could just dodge. All right, no, that was... So we definitely, even if we could, I don't think we would actually be able to beat it. It would take a lot, you know, and it gets so many attacks. Pretty cool fighting area though. I just want to see how much damage our overcharge would do.
For those who come after.
It really didn't do anything. All right, we're going to give up. It's good to know, though. I just wanted to know how much, you know, how much damage we could do or not do. So I guess danger really does mean danger. But we'll definitely come back to that area when we, you know, have a lot more, just a lot more of everything. Because right now we're not beating that. All right, so nothing over here.
Nice.
Doesn't look like we can also attack either. So I wonder if we just have to fight these characters.
Get ready.
Yes, get dodged. Get dodged, brother. All right.
Dodge this back.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so... Oh, we did get the new ability, right? Earth Rising and then Electrify. I don't know what their weakness is, though. It doesn't say. All right, let's just go with... Let's just go with Ice Lance. They dodged it? Are you serious?
Get ready.
There we go. Beautiful counter. You're dead. You're dead. And a beautiful 3-piece. All right, so we got some battle loot. Our weapons also leveled up, which is nice. We continue. Weapon upgrade. All right. Wait, you know what? There was, we got a few weapon upgrades earlier. Okay, yeah. So you can level up and earn extra items, like fire skills cost 1 less AP. Level 10 and level 20 start battle with 1 ice stain. That's pretty cool. And then same for him. Oh, his doesn't really have anything. So I wonder if it'd be worth it to even level this up. Whereas like this one at least has extra traits. And then there was something that we could use to level. I forgot what it was. There was something we could use to level it up to level 4. It was like an actual item. Can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3. Yeah, so it was this. Can be consumed to give additional Lumina points to a character. Okay. Yeah, because we have acquired some stuff that I'm thinking, oh, this is kind of cool. But I never actually used it. Look at that. Even the more somber areas are just so stunning. Oh, so this just creates a bridge across to the other side. So that's where we started over there. There's that random cave, which is right somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's over there. Okay. So, yeah, now we can continue on. I don't know if we technically need... Oh, we should fight these guys. They have some loot behind them. I want the loot. Unfortunate.
evade.
There we go. Beautiful stuff. Looney really is, she's one of the best. Totally worth it. I really thought I dodged that. Maybe we'll go with Lumiere Assault.
Chroma is flowing.
Oh, it's too quick. So I think that was the... I know some of you mentioned that there was like a sound you could kind of listen out for. That will tell you what attacks are dodgeable and which ones aren't. And so I can't really tell. But I'm trying to get better at listening out for it.
Advantage.
Let me just see if there's anything over here. Can we go in the water? No. Okay. Can't go in the water, but at least we could look at it. And boy, is it pretty. Very, very pretty. Beautiful stuff. All right. We're looking good. Okay, so I feel like we kind of, you know, more or less uncovered a lot of the things that we would want to uncover over here. Looks like this is the way. But I want to see if there's anything on this side of the bridge. Here we are.
Interesting.
Don't really know what the color of Lumina is for just yet, but maybe a path over that way too. Oh, this area is kind of cool. It looks like it's underwater. It's very neat. It feels like a lot of this game, you know, a lot of this continent, you know, simply defies the laws of gravity and physics. All right, so this is the Flying Waters. I wonder if this is where Maelle is. It seems like this is the only place we can really go in this wide open continent. Find Maelle and search for a path through the Flying Waters. Okay, so yeah, that seems to be it. Let's do it. I like how it has these like areas that we can go to. The Flying Waters. Holy moly, look at that. My goodness. We're literally underwater. Or I think we are. Listen, I typically don't like underwater levels in games. I don't find them to be very enjoyable, but I think I could like this one.
'68. Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Maelle must be close by.
Man, what a somber kind of journey, though, to come across all the other expeditions that didn't make it. And knowing that your expedition likely could and more than likely will be one that doesn't make it as well, it kind of makes it tough to continue when you feel this like helplessness that kind of feels very clear. Paint cage. Paint cages contain rare loot. To unlock the cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Oh, like this one. That's 2. There we go. There we go.
We can use that.
Chroma elixir shard. So that's a chroma catalyst. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see it. No idea, but it says it's rare, so it should come in handy at some point. All right. As we often do, I must explore this area. I'm always expecting to find some sort of secrets lying about, but not sure if that's a thing in this game where there's just a lot of like hidden things you can find. Oh,
Well, that was
SOS shell. Apply shell when falling below 50% health. So we already finished Dodger, right? So we technically don't need to have this. This is a level 3 Pictos. Can I still have the Lumina even if I... Oh. So we can edit Lumina's. Empowering attack. So we're still working on these two. But it looks like if we wanted to, we could apply Dodger. Okay. And then critical burn. Looks like we finished that one too. Or this might actually be... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she finished this one. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm still getting used to Luminas and how they work, but I am understanding them. So Luminas come from Pictos, and Pictos you have to win 4 battles to I guess unlock it. Something like that. There are a lot of mechanics in this game. Oh, so that must be... So this must be a Lodi's 68 too.
interesting.
Man, there's so many of them. Holy. You got to think these are probably friends of some of the, you know, like all those expeditioners had friends and they had, you know, people and...
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Maelle.
So they gotta go. Oh, it looks interesting. Even though it's probably super dangerous. Oh, that music is so sick. Low lightning damage and applies 1 mark. Maybe we'll try that. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects one instance of damage. So it increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. So it would only work. It would only work when Gustav attacks again. Low lightning damage hits 3. I would assume lightning is probably the weakness, right?
Thunder! Take cover!
Holy.
Let's push forward.
What was that?
Let's finish this. I'll do it. Brace yourself.
All right, we might need to finish this battle very quickly. It's like I don't even know how to.
I'll do it. I'm ready.
Okay, so you can dodge it. It just is a very fast dodge. Thunderfall is definitely the way to go. Wow. We definitely took a beating during that one. What's the there was something that we could do to like showcase the. Okay, here it is. Oh, so that chrome elixir, I think it gave us an extra charge. The fragment. We used to only have 1, now we have 2. So now we'll be able to heal twice. So I wonder if that other purple one that we saw back at the village, if that was going to be another chroma. I'll have to figure out how to get that one. Okay, this is where we came from. Just want to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh boy. Oh boy. One of them was bad enough. Imagine fighting 2.
Those mines. Be careful.
What the enemy design is truly something else. Wow, look at this area though. It is time for a battle. Can I blow these up? That's good to know. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I guess we'll just finish it. All right. So cleansing tint has been learned. Powering attack. Chroma catalyst can, okay, so we got another chroma catalyst. I wonder if this is the way we're supposed to go. I feel like it probably is, right? So maybe we should go this way. Oh yeah, they're just blocking some. They're just blocking some chroma, perhaps. All right, so this one, the marking shot, low level lightning damage. Take them down.
Let us stain them.
So if we just wait, I think I'm not going to be able to get rid of both of them. So I think we'll just keep going we'll just target one.
I'll do it.
There we go. I got to get more. I just got to get more relaxed with the dodging. I often feel like I press it too fast.
A storm is coming.
All right, can we just take this one out? There we go. Easy does it. Man, that's so impressive. I mean, listen. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 20% chance to apply mark on free aim marking shots. So I think I'll give this to, so he has empowering attack. The downside is that in order to use it, right, it requires, like, in order to use the Lumina, we need 10. We need 10. We only have 6. So unless we have the Pictos active, burning shots requires 3. I wonder why it doesn't look like any of them are actually active. Like, it looks like cleansing tint. Oh, okay. So it's because we already have these. We have these Pictos active here. So this. Okay, so this is like the one active Pictos that isn't already one that we're using. So maybe I want to go with marking shots instead of burning shots. 20% chance to apply burn, 20% chance to apply mark. Yeah, so maybe I'll try it. And then instead of... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm still learning how to use these Pictoses and, you know, some of these other ones too. Maybe she would be better to use marking shots, and then I'll give him... I'll just keep burning shots on. All right. I almost didn't think I got that one. Oh, wow. They float. I forgot the floating ones always... We need the free aim shots. All right, so we learned SOS shell.
Well, that will help.
Another chroma catalyst. Oh wow, this one includes one of these guys. So we'll just get rid of him. Makes it easy for us. Okay, well, at least we know we can parry it. I was kind of worried we couldn't before. I feel like every episode our parries are getting better, our dodges are getting better. Not perfect. I mean, far from perfect, but they are getting better.
Interesting.
I'm just glad we were able to pick that up before. Beautiful. Piece of cake.
Over there. A hut.
Oh, wow.
We don't know what's inside yet.
I mean, just look at this whole area. Absolutely, absolutely stunning. I mean, we've seen some pretty interesting areas in this game so far. This, hands down, might be the most interesting, the most unique of all the ones that we've seen. I mean, it really just... It's incredible. I don't know. I think I've always had a bit of a thing for like spellcasters in games. I always kind of lean towards, you know, more of the spellcaster characters. I just think that they always have such aura. And, you know, whether it's like taking us all the way back to the days of playing Final Fantasy or, you know, it's something entirely different. I would say Final Fantasy is probably my earliest, you know, kind of experience with, you know, RPGs. But all right, so I think we'll rest. Okay, so resting does refill our chroma elixirs, which is really nice. As far as upgrades, we have 6 points available. So before we head into the next battle, I think maybe we'll go with increasing a few things. I'm trying to figure out what's best to upgrade. I'm still not quite sure. So I think we're just kind of playing around with it right now. I feel like for Gustav, I am kind of leaning a bit more towards, you know, vitality and maybe, you know, maybe attack. more than anything, but we'll see. As far as Lune, I feel like leaning into her agility and maybe her luck. I mean, attack power increase all damage dealt is always good. So it's interesting, her vitality at level 5 is... Oh, never mind. All right, in terms of skills, we got 2 skill points for each that we could put into something. Wildfire deals medium fire damage to all enemies. I mean, I do love an all sort of attack. Consumes all stains to deal high elemental damage to a target. I mean, that could also be really good. So this one deals medium single target earth damage. Deals low single target ice damage. I feel like Mayhem will be really good. I don't know when, but so maybe we'll save for Mayhem. So we're not using too much fire currently. You know, I think right now we're really just focused a bit more on using electricity. So Thunderfall has been really good in Electrify, at least down here, but I could see this being useful. Maybe not yet though. Maybe this one would actually be really good. All right, so recovery recovers 50% health and dispels status effects. That could be good. Ironically enough, Gustav doesn't have a lot available. Like when you look at Lune, she has all of this that we could, you know, we probably won't get to for a while, but at least it's accessible. For Gustav, he really only has a few options right now outside of what we already have. All right. I think we'll hold off and we will allow the continent to tell us what abilities we need.
Nice.
All right, so some chroma. I always like to wait to, you know, pick up certain abilities until we see what kind of enemies we're facing, and then we'll see what we actually need. Unless there's an ability that just seems like it would be really useful right now.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
The question is who? Well, that was intense. Oh, and they're being followed. I wonder if it's by the old man who annihilated them all on the beach.
Where are we? This is...
Maelle!
And so the journey continues. The manor. Holy moly. This place looks awesome. Find Maelle and search for a path through the flying waters. All right, so I think, does resting actually save it, or just does interacting with it? Okay, so it seems like resting does save it. All right. I wasn't sure if just interacting with the flag actually did, but all right, let's see what we can find here outside of a million locked doors. Oh wow, so this place is gonna be a maze. I love the look of it though. I love his little beret and sunglasses. It's such a cool look. Oh, we found her. Maybe.
Maelle?
Gustav? Are you real?
We actually found her.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here.
What the heck?
With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
It almost looks like he's in expedition clothing. I wonder if he's maybe an old expeditioner. Probably not, right? All right, wait, so do we have everyone? All right, the gang's all here. We got Maelle, Gustav, and Lune. So I wonder what Maelle's sort of fighting style is. Looks like she has offensive switch, deals low single target damage, and applies defenseless for 3 turns. 1 hit uses weapons element. Per se deals medium single target physical damage. 1 hit increases damage to marked targets. Oh, so I could see how that could play off really well with Gustav using marking shot. Applies mark, and then she could come in with per se. Cost 2 AP. And then, oh no, virtual stance costs 2 AP. Now, normally this costs 5. Offensive switch. Spark deals low single target fire damage. 1 hit applies 3 burn. offensive stance applies 2 more burn. Interesting. So we'll have to see what playing off of her, I guess, stances will do. For now, we will... Maybe we'll give her... So we'll give her burning shots and dodger for now, I suppose. Does she have any outfits? No. All right. And then we don't really have any pictos to hand out currently. So SOS shell, we already have, right? So do we have to, if we wanted to use SOS shell, we can't? I thought once we had a Pictos leveled up, we could use it. All right, I'm still learning. It's a process. But at least we found Maelle. I didn't expect us to find her that easily. I really thought it was going to be a lot more work. Oh, and we can use her. Or like, I guess...
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
So Maelle got saved by this mysterious character. I wonder if we should try to just head out the way we came. Or I guess we should go this way.
Again. We just trained earlier. All right.
Wait, we're gonna fight this thing? The Curator. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. Announced with a jump flare. Oh, we can jump. After a jump, you can trigger jump counterattack. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. I think we'll just try to build up our AP.
Let's spill some ink.
There we go. Maelle's stances. Maelle's skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP. Offensive stance deals more damage, but takes increased damage. Oh, wow. Virtual stance deals a lot more damage. Switching to a new stance also provides Maelle with 1 AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skills effects. Wait, so defensive stance, offensive stance, and virtuos. Okay. Maelle's starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and pierce. Okay, spark and pierce switch her to defensive stance. Use offensive stance, offensive switch to switch to offensive stance. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Ugh.
A storm is coming.
Interesting. So I've never actually skipped a turn. I don't know if there's like strategy to that. At least for now, I'll just heal. And then maybe we'll mark.
Take them down.
There we go. Look at that. We're learning. When Maelle is in offensive stance, she deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the stance, Maelle will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Maelle to defensive stance. So we can use an offensive stance. Spark has additional effects. It applies more burn stacks to its target, increasing the burn damage it receives. After casting Spark, Maelle will switch to defensive stance.
Let us stain.
So now she's in defensive. I wonder, is there a benefit? Maybe I'll see if there's something else we can learn about her. Oh, so the burn got him.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
The curator has left. Perhaps he will join you at camp. All right, so we could go that way. Let me see what's over here, though. We haven't explored the rest of this area. Such a beautiful manor, though. I wonder if there's like a song we could actually play. Pretty cool. Honestly, I love any game that allows you to interact with the instruments. All right, so I guess that's it. Such a weird, long hallway for us to not be able to go anywhere else, or at least explore the manor. And maybe we'll end up coming back here. I would certainly hope so. There's a lot of locked doors that maybe will be open at some point. It's just such a bummer. They're actually all locked. All right. Well, I guess we're out of here. And we'll see where it takes us from here.
Maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Oh boy.
Is that a gestural?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Yoko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
There's another sea between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Brunhead, brun, surte. Bello, gurgla, turva, vedagio. Tengo miedo al ciento sanctuary. Arboroso battle, gonna me say.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
I love it now. It's so funny how, you know, Maelle's appearance in the story has added a bit of levity to things now. Whereas like when it was just Lune and Gustav, it definitely felt like things were a bit more tense and they were a bit more, you know, high stakes. But obviously that was because, you know, they weren't sure if Maelle was even alive. And now knowing that she is and she's a part of the party now, I feel like there's a bit more of a relaxed feeling in these dire circumstances. So Gestrel merchants travel across the world, offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Oh. Luckily for you, us merchants accept chroma. So fight the merchant to unlock this item in the shop. Oh wow, that's really cool. Chroma Catalyst can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3. And then, of course, the Color of Lumina can be consumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. And we only have 3 of those. I actually don't really know what the Color of Luminas do. I haven't used them yet. The 8 that we have. So I'm not sure if I should buy more or if we're going to find a lot. Let's fight the merchant. See what we get for it. Oh, wow. So we can only pick one. I'm going to go with Lune. If there's one person I would lay my life, the hands of, it would be Lune.
Ready to evade.
Oh. That's very different. All right, not really sure what his weakness is yet. I don't know what I just did. It was terrible though. All right, so maybe we'll try Immolation. Applies 2 more stacks of burn. Consume ice to deal increased damage. So we could use Ice Lance and then maybe go with Immolation.
Ice. Shut.
Yeah, dodging certain attacks is tough.
Feel the burn.
Yeah.
A storm is coming.
All right, we'll just attack. Just want to see if we can actually parry.
A storm is coming.
All right. Oh, we got him. You've proven yourself worthy warriors. I got something special you might be interested in. Exposing attack. Oh, a new Pictos. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. All right, I think we will buy that. And let's buy... I guess we'll buy all the Color of Lumina. As far as these Chroma Catalysts, we have 12 of them. And I've actually never used them, so... Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. So I think since Maelle doesn't have any, maybe we'll give her this one. Exposing attack. All right. Wait, so I wonder if she has to use the Pictos as well. Like, does she have to level it up? So if I were to pick up marking shots, no, it seems like she already has it. That's so interesting. And it doesn't look like... So maybe only one person can be using the Lumina. Because currently she has marking shots. No one else has it. Oh, he has it too. Yeah. In that case, I have no idea. All right. So we can only do the camp thing outside. So we've been here. We went to this house. We fought him. All right. Okay, so because we haven't used her, she does have a lot of points. Definitely should get her health up to at least over 200. Attack. Yeah, she's got the lowest attack. 200. Maybe we'll up her defense. Probably bring everything up to 2 at least. And then I think we'll go with more agility. Yeah. Seems good. It seems like Gustav, well, I mean, we do have 8 points in his. Seems like his is definitely based on attack power. And then maybe we'll start to add a little bit more in defense. Probably try to get crit rate up to 20%. So we have a 20% chance to increase of dealing critical hits. But I think defense is probably really important for Lune. I think I'm going to start going heavy into speed. And then maybe vitality, something like that. All right, we're still holding out for... Oh, so this just opened up. Shatter. Deals high lightning damage to all enemies. So maybe we'll save up for this one. Recovery. Recovers 50% health and dispels status effects. I mean, that would be really good too, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll invest in that as well. So now we kind of have our 6 core skills. All right, as far as Lune, she has 3 skill points to allocate. Degagement. Deals low single target fire damage 1 hit. Target becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Oh. I mean, So Maelle seems to be focused on debuffs, like defenseless. We love a debuffing character. Applies shell, reducing damage taken to up to 3 allies for 3 turns. Applies defenseless to all enemies for 3 turns. Wow, seriously? That's insane. So it seems like our options currently are Swift Stride, deals low single target physical damage, switches to Virtuo Stance if target is burning. So Degagement, Swift Stride compare very well together. Guard down seems really useful. Guard up seems really useful. Decrease the damage taken, increase the damage output. Deals high single target physical damage, 3 hits. Florette Fury. If in Virtual Stance, stay in Virtual Stance. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to like playing with Maelle. These are some pretty interesting skills. Obviously, I'll look at some of these later, but definitely some stuff worth investing in at some point. For now, I think we'll go with Degagement, and then we'll go with Swift Stride. So switches to Virtual Stance if target is burning. And so we could apply Immolation with Lune. And then this is really good too, because if she applies Degagement, target becomes weak to fire. And then apply Immolation. And then you could go with this. Deal single target physical damage to switch to Virtual Stance and then deal even more damage. I love like stacking stuff like that. I think that's so fun. This one deals medium fire damage to all enemies. That could be really useful, but I think we're waiting for this one. Consumes all stains to deal high elemental damage to a target and can break if 4 stains are consumed. That could be really good for just applying damage. Yeah. Okay. We got some stuff to look forward to. All right. On the flag of Expedition 39, we found ourselves in an underwater sort of utopia. A very, very interesting place. We found a merchant and a place to finally use our chroma that we've been finding all throughout this journey, and a mysterious house that led to a manor that I don't even have words for. What an interesting place. The most important thing is that we found Maelle, and it feels like our dynamic trio is officially together. And what a beautiful reunion it was. All the cutscenes have been so incredible. I've really loved just all the voice work, and I can see why this game has won so many awards as it did at like the Game Awards and other shows in the past year. I mean, it truly is. It's just like, man, it scratches that itch that I think I've had for a long time for a really good RPG with great stories, great character development, incredible music. The fights are engaging. I grew up on turn-based battle systems, and so this brings me back to the heydays of just diving in for hours and hours into Final Fantasy X. And it does something that's really interesting I've never experienced in an RPG before, where it's like it's turn-based, but it feels dynamic in the way that we can block and we can dodge and parry and now jump and initiate counterattacks. And I don't know, as we're unlocking new skills, it feels like the windows of opportunity for us to build and build craft and stuff like that is really cool too. So I'm loving a lot of what this game has to offer. And so I'm so excited to see what's next in the story as we try to find a way through the flying waters into the next area. So as far as this goes, if you did enjoy this episode and you want to support this series, a great free way to do so is by dropping a like on this video, subscribe if you're new here, and comment your thoughts on this episode down below, spoiler free of course. And again, thank you so much for the love and support on this series. I've had such a blast sharing this journey with you, and I can't wait to share my experience in the next episode. And so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video.